welcome back to the Addams Family Mystery Mansion. This is part 2 to the Crow Camp that we've just recently back in June. And we're just going to be taking a look and dive back into where we last left off. But before we do, I want to showcase the thumbnail for this, well, not really thumbnail, but app icon, which is this here, which actually has Morticia instead of Wednesday, which is interesting because sometimes we just always get Wednesday, but not really anyone else. So it's interesting when they do put other family members there. So got that. And then there was also one pop-up that happened during this time, which I might as well show you, which is this here, which says ready to become a Crow Scout. The Crow Scout pack is now available in the vault for a limited time. And, you know, got that little cute thing here. So I'll showcase that off as well. I don't think I got it because, I might be mistaken, but I don't really recall that. But anyways, let's just go ahead and dive into the game back for June 9th of 2020. And we're going to build a pack of one of the packs. So let's dive right in. So we've recently come back with the pack being done. And we got ourselves a little Socrates fountain. And ooh boy, okay, so we got a whole bunch of stuff unlocked because, you know, we got the pack which came with some bonus of some brownie points, or, you know, points for the system in place. So we're gonna put that in down there. And you know, the dialogue this time around is just gonna be focusing on the Crow Camp itself. There might be one when it comes to the actual level, but as far as level stuff goes, we already kind of took care of that in the last video. So yeah, there's a little Socrates fountain and the first preview of him being there. And here is the trap door that was introduced way back in a little while ago. So once we put this down, we're going to continue with the story from past.
There are cobwebs everywhere. I bet no one's been in these tunnels for years.
Perhaps even centuries. There's just one thing. Do you have any idea how we got here? I'm completely lost.
Oh dear, Fester got himself lost with Pugsley. Now the question is, will they find their way out, or what will happen? Let's find out.
I think we went left, right, left, left to get here. Right?
No, I think we started with 2 lefts, right?
Don't confuse me. I'm really thirsty. But I see a light. I think we found a way out.
Go left, right? I guess open the box and have Fester do something, which I believe you can't do unless Fester has his animation quest. And if you got yourself the gold pass, like I ended up doing, you're able to do this. And if not, then too bad. They were pretty much locked down until you get Fester's costume. And here's the weird thing about this too. It's one of those things where I'm kind of glad that what do you call it? They don't do this type of stuff anymore. I mean, they kind of played around with the idea of having costumes be available for coins, and when that happens, it's like, oh, have them do this animation thing, which is better because it's like, okay, yeah, I can see that. But when it comes to forcing people to kind of do this without, yeah, it's kind of a kind of feeling, honestly. And yeah, although, you know, it's not a bad update for a camping type style update, but I don't know. I guess this whole theme of it doesn't really suit me. You probably already got that, a little bit of hint of that from the last part. But yeah, we only got that pack left to kind of do. And, yeah, let's see here. What are we going to be doing? Oh, yeah, so we need to change the costumes because we got these up there, right? And we have a new animation for her, which is basically, oh, okay, yeah, so this is black. So we're going to have to move some stuff around just so we can be able to see her animation here. And what's interesting, too, about this is that this was before they started theming the backgrounds because it was kind of hard to find out when a character has a new animation task. I'm not sure when exactly they start putting the new stuff in here, but eventually when we go through this stuff, we'll find out together. Because it's been a while for me as well to recall that kind of stuff. And Yeah, as you can see, I'm kind of a bit sleepy, but I guess this is as close as we're going to get, so let's just see this here. So, yeah, her animation's basically kind of doing this, where she takes out, and, yeah, you get somewhat of a gist of what the animation is supposed to be. Now, I'm not 100% sure if her animation's somewhat broken due to how the thing is. Anyways, yeah, we need to have him do Thirsty, which is this right here. So at least this one's a little bit better with how it is. And I don't know what it is, but in the past, some of the animations, like, they'll work first, and then after the next time, they don't seem to work properly. I'm not sure why that was, but that seems to be a little bit of a force of habit there. And, yeah, just working with restricts from back in the past. But, yeah, then we have Lurch's costume, which it's him basically balancing. So this is him basically falling over because of how heavy, back heavy he is with the beds and all that stuff. So he's back here. And then, of course, he leans back and then he falls back down. So that's his little gimmick right there. Which is, you know. And then we got stuff for Crow Camp box. Oh, I'm getting some stuff for Cousinette, so that's nice. And we have stuff for Morticia. Gomez and Morticia we don't really need because of the, what do you call it, thing that we're going to get. Anyways, we got that going on here, so there we go. Now let's see this, and yeah, okay, good. Alright, so we still got some boxes to open up for a while, due to the fact that we got the pack, so there's that there. But, yeah, it isn't quite interesting looking in the past of this, and just trying to see how my mind used to think, because this was during the time when the fandom of the Auditorium was coming up and around, and this was like their first kind of update in June, since they didn't really start until September of last year, roughly. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm just sorry, I'm just cleaning something up on here. So let's see here, right, so we still need to do that as well, so it's going to be a little while. So, Fester's stuff is probably going to be done first, and then move on to, Parker and, the other person stuff. And, you know, I think I'm starting to see why they decided to split the other two quests in the way they did. Because of the fact that Fester has, an animation task requiring the costume. It probably is, if they do it like they were supposed to, that would probably be a roadblock for a lot of people. So instead they're like, yeah, you know what, here's a side thing. If you can do it, you're fine. If not, then whatever. So it's like a 2-part quest. It's a little bit of a shame, though, but it's what it is, unfortunately. Again, this was during their experimental phase, so it's not really the best light of anything. But yeah, we only have that one pack left, and then we get Kitty's costume, but I'm still going to be waiting for a little bit. I think until the price goes down, but I have to wait and see exactly. But yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and see and finish off the quest for Fester, I think? No, the main one.
Stabbing candy skulls and setting them on fire sounds really creepy. But when you do it in the Crow Scouts, it just seems normal.
If Parker thinks this is normal, perhaps we need to raise the stakes a bit.
There we go, got that done. And there we go, we got some boxes, so that's nice. Always good. So we have 3 boxes to open up, and I believe a costume has already been unlocked. Yeah, I think one of them is for the chair at least, so now we can take away St. Patrick's and put the Crow Scout one on. So there we go, we got some Crow Scout stuff going on here. And, yeah, we got that going on. So we have a bunch of stuff here to kind of look through. And it seems like that is the case. And I believe we have a new quest.
Did you girls know I used to be in the Scouts? The regular kind, I mean. It was as bad as you can imagine. We had to sing awful songs and do arts and crafts. I still remember the knots I had to learn. I'll show you. They could be useful.
Not the best experience. Place the armchair, place that chair. Oh, good. And then get the... Okay, so we have to go through that there, so that shouldn't be too bad. But still, man, that's like, ooh. I don't get why that was the case, but there you go, I guess. And let's just see here. What are we supposed to do? Yeah, right there. So we'll do that. And okay, yeah. So we got that going on here. All right, cool. Cool indeed. Right. So we have that. So let's see this. Okay, so we got that there. Let's see the second one that we're going to get. And it is... thanks costume. That's good. Always nice. And I think we have one more left to do. And this will give us... Parker's costume. That's great. Cool. Right, so we're slowly making progression. Box. Cool. I guess that's always a good thing. And yeah, we got some items and stuff. There you go. Alright, cool. Alright. Getting close to that bar though, so, there's that. But unfortunately, that will help unlock one of the quests here, so that's good. It's kind of hard to do once they get to that quest though. It's kind of like a roadblock after the fact. I'm kind of glad they changed it slightly after the fact. And here's the costumes we need and how much we need and how much they cost just to get them here. So, there we got that. And let's see, Kitty again. Oh, Kitty. We have yet to claim you, but don't worry, we will in a minute. Eventually. Don't you worry, Kitty. We're gonna get your costume eventually. But for some reason we got like one of the costume stuff for it. Anyways, main quest.
I mixed a sleeping potion into Uncle Fester's drink. Did it work?
It's hard to tell. It either worked or he just shocked himself to unconsciousness.
I'm gonna count that as a potion takedown.
Good for you, Pugsley. And yeah, with that, we're pretty much done with that story for now. So, we got that going on. So, now then, let's see here. What are we going to do? We are going to do this here. And, yeah. I think... Let's see, what is Grandma doing here? Alright. I'm kind of doing stuff off to the side as well. As I'm recording this, I'm also trying to fix up my mansion inside the game. So we got that going on here. So, yeah. Fun stuff indeed. But, yeah. Hey, just ignore me. I'm just trying to do stuff off to the side here. Alright, let's see this. Right. Okay, so that should do it. Alright, cool. I got everything fixed up now. Alright, cool. Alright, now let's go back into this. So, we're going to be close to finishing off this main quest line. And then that's going to be basically it. So it's going to be basically me talking through the last little bit of this update and showing off all the costumes and whatnot that has yet to be there. So there's that. And yeah. Alright. So let's just see this here. Right. Okay. So got that going on. And this is probably one of the other good, interesting reasons why I'm kind of looking, like, not in the past, but basically just kind of retelling my stuff while these clips are going on, because it would have been interesting to see what my thoughts was back then.
Okay, that was enough adventuring for me. I'm just glad we made it out alive. I think I'll stick to explosives from now on. It's safer.
I'm going to rest in my old camper. I want something to drink and a nap.
Good for you, Fester. And yeah, we got that. We're gonna get close to the chair, so once we get that, we're there. And you know what? We already got our new costume for the skin, so there you go. But we're gonna have to keep on having Fester taking drinks because he's really that thirsty. But really what we're looking for is the crow badges. That is for progression. Oh, never mind. I've decided to go ahead and do that for some reason. I'm not sure why, but I've decided to do that. Again, it's hard to kind of look back and after 2 years figuring out what my mind thought process was back then. But it's what it is. Again, I'm trying to pretend as if this was taking place during the same year, but it's kind of hard to because of, things happening, but that's neither here or there. Right. So, we got him there, so he's not really giving me anything useful, unfortunately. Right, so we have a few more costumes to unlock before we're complete. And, yeah, I think the next update we will have more with the main story. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I know there was a period where it was just basically just the quests only. But the next update's going to be interesting because it's going to be a little bit more lengthier due to the fact that there is a new gimmick coming in. And I'll talk more about that when it comes in. But that's neither here or there. Anyways, now let's see what costume. Yeah, whatever. We finally got the thing after a few days. After a day later, the 10th. So yeah, we got some stuff progressing slowly but surely. So now we got that. Applied this to all. And there you go. We got all the costumes ready. So now we just need to do one last thing in order to complete the quest, I believe. A few days later, on the 13th, we've gotten a new item, which is the Wrath, or what seems like it, a inflatable Wrath. Yeah, this thing. So I'm gonna need to find a good spot to put this down under, and we'll put it there. So there you go. In case it starts to flood, we have that going on here. And for some reason, they do give us extra chairs for some reason. I've never really liked that type of thing. I mean, I get it, I guess, because you've unlocked the item per se. So if you just want the item without a change of costumes, you can do it that way. But they're very inexpensive for the chairs. So, yeah, it's not really anything too special, I would say. Oh, and once we open up this box... yeah. We gotta get that done. So now we're back to the Spookyometer points, which is going to be hard to fill up again. I did it during my off time, I guess. Last time we went through this, so got some more of the catapults and stuff like that. And yeah, so we have that going on here. So it's back up in price for some reason. I guess it's my dumb fault for not getting it during when it was down, but that was my dumb mistake back in the day. Anywho, we should be done with this, and with that, we should be done with this quest.
Mother, I'm shocked you could survive such a conventional scouting experience. But these knots could come in handy the next time I decide to kidnap someone.
There you go. That's always an interesting thought, Wednesday. I mean, if it's useful for you, it's useful for you. Now, I believe this next part is going to be the last quest for this update altogether. Perhaps. Let's find out if it is exactly what I think it is.
Okay, kids, you'll be sleeping alone in your tent tonight. You should protect yourselves. There could be mountain lions, or poisonous snakes, or bears, or boogeyman. You should place a catapult and have a survival kit ready. Stay alert.
Do you get the idea that Dad's more scared of the dark night than we are?
Dark and stormy night. Place the catapult, get some of the mattress stuff and whatnot. Alright, my mistake. This is the second last one. Yes, the survival kit, so we need that as well. So, yeah, that's going to be an interesting way to kind of make everything together. But yeah, we're coming close to the end of this, which is interesting. But hey, it's what it is, right? Sometimes stuff like that happens. But that's neither here or there. We should get everything going, and we should probably get this pretty much fine. So, not to worry about that. Now, let's see here. We're to keep on. We're gonna have you do that now. Let's see. Yep, we're gonna have you do that now to get some points. So, points are very important. Important indeed. Let's see this here. Right, got him doing that to help me with getting compasses as well as stuff. And you are going to give me some marshmallows, which again, not too important, but it is important regardless for points. And he's back with this costume stuff, which I could probably do, but the thing is, it's available in the pack, which I need to get anyway, so it's like, nah. If it was a costume that was not in the pack, I probably would have gone for it, but, you know. So we're slowly making some progression there. But not just yet. We still need to do 2 more levels before that is done. And we're just going to... sorry. I'll get that done as well as get this done. So, there we go. Right. Now then. Let's see here. Got that going on here. Alright. So, that should... Let's see this. Alright. That should probably get us close to getting to the end here. So, we got that going on. This is all it is, basically. This is the crafting stuff. But, you know, it's interesting, again, to find out during my time. So, after a few days, the 17th, I finally got the catapult launched and ready, and I got all the items crafted. So, all I have to do is put this down and continue on with the story. So, let's just find a good spot, which will be right here. There we go. I slept like the dead last night. Totally relaxed with a thought in my head.
So in other words, like you do every night.
Of course. It helped knowing that I have trip mines placed around the tent for security.
I hope Dad doesn't stumble on one. Too late. I just heard an explosion.
Gee, I wonder if it was with their dad or if it was something else like an animal.
Girls, I have something wonderful to show you. It's my crow, Edgar. Edgar is sort of a mascot for the Crow Scouts. He's a handsome devil, isn't he? He has his own crow-style replica of the mansion. It's perfect in every detail.
Wow, I can't even see the little cobwebs in there. That's amazing.
Crow House Party, and here's the final one. Put the thing down, which I already did, and now we're just gonna need to do the last survival thing, which is what I've already been making. And yeah, can you imagine that? Of course, it's a Crow Scout, so you need a crow, right? But they've been becoming a meme as of late in the beginning of 2022, I think. So, oh yeah, and we got you back. What are you gonna offer now? Oh, good. Look at that. All those costumes worth money, which I don't need. Ah, why did you come back again, huh? That's not really anything I'm too special of. Especially on the 19th. Right, so now then. Oh, we got this costume, so... Interesting. Cool. Right, so I guess that means you can tie knots now, so... Oh boy. Stuck in a tree. And I can't move these trees, so I'm gonna have to wait until, yeah. This is what happens when there's no way to see the animations properly. But yeah, now it's even worth less because we got this going on here. But yeah, let's go ahead and buy it. Let's get this done and over with. So now we're just gonna get this done here. Right, and we got the last of the pack. So once we close this, we'll be done with this quest.
You know, the Crow Scouts aren't bad. It almost borders on fun.
Yeah, we managed to have such a good time I forgot all about the rain.
Now that we're back, where's Kitty? I haven't seen him in a while. Maybe he just needs time to himself. Cats are solitary creatures, after all.
If he's gone much longer, we may have to send a Crow Scouts expedition after him.
And that is the end of the Crow Scouts, as well as for the main story. And yeah, the main story is going to be a little while because I have to actually progress through the little market bar there in order to level up. And once I do, that means I will be able to continue with the quest. Makes sense, right? So yeah, so it took us a few days and we got to the 19th, but now we finally got Kitty's costume, speak of. And now we're going to have him do this with his little raincoat because, you know, he doesn't like the rain. But, yeah, let's go ahead and see this real quick, what this is all about. Oh, so he's just chewing on the stick. Of course. Right. Okay. Alright, so now we have Gomez, so now we're going to see his, which is, I believe, right there. So, now he's going to go over to the bench and start making a stick to be for poking. Yeah, so the story itself is kind of, it's an interesting one. I feel like it's a little bit weird because it's like, well, you see kids, you know, the stuff happen. Oh, ooh, rain, bad. It's just like, well, rain's good, isn't it? because they're like opposites. I don't know. It was a story, and yeah, I'm not sure. Like for me, it was alright, but it wasn't the greatest. I think as far as stuff goes, I think there was some stuff that kind of had some faults with it, but you know, that's just in my opinion. But yeah, anyways. So we can progress anything until we get to the bar thing again, which sucks. But anyways, this is Gomez's animation, which is him just looking at the stick and starts sharpening it with his little knife there. Yep. Really bad way of cutting it, Gomez, but whatever. Anyways, yeah. There you go. So, we got that going on here. And yeah, supposedly we're supposed to get the little crow thing in the progression bar. However, I ended up getting it early. I'm not sure if it was because of a pack, because I wasn't paying much attention to it, or if it was actually in the box, which is extremely rare to get normally. I think it was in the pack, if anything, which is odd, but okay. But there you go. Anyways, we got that done. Right, so we need to do a few more, get some costumes done, and be done with that. So be a little while before we get anything going, so a little while, but hey, you know what, this is what usually this tends to do, but you know, it gets more progression here, and don't worry about that. It's something I'll end up doing anyways. So let's see this here. Alright, so we're getting some more leveling system up, and unfortunately we're not there to the bar just yet, so we're going to have to hopefully get some more boxes in the future to be able to get some stuff going. And yeah, you see a lot of these characters want some of the items here, which is what I need because, well, it gives me a box, but also because it gives me points to be able to progress. And Grandma's very close to getting her costume. Close indeed, so let's find out. Anyways. No luck, but we did get some points, which means that we should. Yep. There we go. Now it's just the box opening, so that's going to be easy. But, ooh, that's a lot of boxes to open. I already opened a lot of boxes, but, yeah. Oh, well. It's going to be something I have to do in my off time, eh? Oh, well, I mean, we got some boxes coming up here, so that's something, I guess. Yeah, it's going to be like a few hours, and then, oh, Parker's almost there, too. So, got a bunch of people coming close to their costumes being unlocked. Alright, so let's just sell some stuff here to start progressing and get a box. And also probably get Parker's skin at the same time. Yeah, so this should unlock Parker as well. So let's see this. It does. Cool. So now we get to see Parker's animation, which is her getting roasted, the roast marshmallow stick. Which I believe is basically she uses one of the fires that produces the feathers. Which is weird to think about, but don't think about it. In order to get this going on. Yeah, so there's that. And yeah, we got Fester's trailer, and the trailer that Fester was talking about earlier, but unfortunately it's gonna be a little bit awkward because of the placement of everything. But I'll find a space somewhere eventually. I just have to move some holes and whatnot. But I think I know where I put it near the end, but it's just basically figuring out what I did. So I think I ended up trying to move, yeah, so I think I tried to move some of this stuff away. So this I kind of moved back here, I think. Yeah, right there. Yeah, there. And then I just moved the holes away to somewhere else. So they had some room. So now Fester's thing should, yeah. There you go. Fester's camper is all ready to go. And we just need to find Parker, which, yep, there she is. Basically, she stopped because we stopped looking at her, so therefore she didn't exist. As you all know, they don't know how to run when the camera's not looking at them. They don't magically pop into there, so that sucks, but hey, anyways, nah, okay, so this is what she does. So she goes to one of the fires. And this one's a little bit weird of where she's going with this one because it's close to the other fire, so if anything, she's just burning herself at the same time. But let's not think about that animation flaw. Oh, not at all. again, the other problem too when it comes to this, with work and everything like that, I have to wake up and then it's just like, sleepiness. I gotta yawn every time because it's never enough. Never is enough. Am I making any sense? I think I am. I don't know. It's up to your discretion. Anyways, we're up on the 20th, and this is the Scroll Scout pack, which actually comes with a Crow Scout interesting vase, which I didn't get. Now, I didn't get this because there was nothing else here for value. My thought process was there probably was also costumes in there, but because I've unlocked them already, there was no point in getting it. So, yeah. I mean, it had a cool item, but, yeah, it doesn't seem like it's going to be the case. And, oh, look, it's Calvo's. I think, Calvo. I don't know, the mailman's here. What does he want? Let's find out. Alright, let's talk to you. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Ah, got something for Grandma, which I need. So, you know what? Yeah, here you go. Yeah, you're welcome. With this, would unlock Grandma's costume, so look at that. Alright, let's see him disappear. Yeah, whew. He's like magic. He doesn't have to go through the spooky gate. He just decides to just pop in and out whenever he wants. But yeah, this is Grandma's animation, which is her spraying bugs on her raincoat. Nice. Got some dead bugs as well. Or bugs just pop up out of nowhere. Yeah, there you go. It's interesting too with the spray itself, especially if you talk about Raid, because it's supposed to be like goes on the exoskeleton, causes it paralyzation, and it's just like, ooh, it's just kind of gruesome. And finally, she's done with her thing, so now we can see this properly. So this is what it was supposed to be, with her doing the animation. You might have seen this when you looked at the, what do you call it, the last one when it came to the video stuff, and you know, the mail, because those are the things. And we got one of the legendary costumes, which we're going to show off. There's 2 quests here, which I'm going to show off both of them. So first one is, I think, eat shrimp. So this is what this looks like. Yeah, there's him eating shrimp. I wouldn't have seen it other way. Why him eating shrimp like this? Who knows? Let's not think about it. We got that going on here, which we still need to do. But we got that. And we just need to open one more box, and we're done with that. So now we just need to sell some stuff, which is easy, I think, unless I sold a bunch of stuff already. Because there was a bunch of characters that needed things. Yeah, okay, so this would be easy for me. Nice. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get things quest soon anyway, so yeah, a lot easier because all the characters want special stuff instead of just other stuff too. Right. Cool. Alright, cool. Finally we got the main progression done. What is this one though? So we need to make sleeping potions now. Right, alright, at least it's not gonna be too difficult like making money. Again, it's kind of weird that you have to get through all that stuff before you're able to continue, which is odd. I guess they've changed it now, because it's like they basically have it so that, well, anyways. There we go, we got that done, and now we're stuck because it's the reach the cookie meter, which, as you know, it's kind of difficult unless you have a lot of boxes, because the having characters do stuff will not give you a lot of stuff that you need. Especially if you do the scene animation, it's not that great, so yeah, we're gonna be stuck with this for now, unfortunately. But yeah, it's whatever, you know. Again, I do apologize. No, I don't. Never apologize. All right, 24, and we finally got things. Cousin It's costume. So we'll just sell a bunch of stuff here to make some stuff going. Yeah. Alright, cool. Alright. Let's see this. Yeah, this sells a bunch of stuff so we can get some more. There we go, we got the costume. We got the centerpiece costume, so now we can change this here. So. Alright, cool. Got a bunch of crows. It is to be expected. Right. Now then, let's just go over here. See this? We've got another costume because of course we do. And we're going to sell this away because we don't need this anymore. Alright, now then. Let's see. Sell some more stuff to try to level up. Yep. Fun and gameplay, I know. But, good to see how this stuff goes, right? Anyways. Alright. Now we're starting to get to a point where we're starting to have not a lot of items for these characters. Man, Pugsley just wants a lot of stuff. Okay, so I think, yeah, now we're done. Now we're done with items that we need to get to characters. Now we have none of the items they want. And we're getting close to finishing this off, so yeah. The next day on the 24th, now we're going to see Cousin It's other quest animation, which is the sprinkler stuff. Yeah, we're gonna see him do the other thing, but he also has unlocked this. But let's just see. He has a stick, but we're gonna see him do the other thing here. Oh, never mind. We're to see his exclusive animation for this thing, and we're gonna show off his the quest line here with his other one that he does, which is I believe gives us the what do you call that? It's like something for watering your plants, right? I'm not sure what you call it, but it's one of those. But yeah, alright, so he's over here now, like how, you know, him's doing, like how she's doing it. Alright, so let's see this. Yeah, he's doing this, and then his stick burns. And oh no, sad, burnt stick. He doesn't have anything on it though, so who knows? I guess he's failing it, unlike Parker is. Anyways, 26, and we got him back. See what he's offering this time around now. Is he going to offer me something I want? Let's find out. Yeah. No, he has the stuff that I don't want or need from him. So, I mean, this is good if you are missing, like, exclusive skins, but after the event ends, they tend to not really be useful, because, again, no animation stays behind. But anyways, let's see his other one, which is the, which is a little bit length in time, but we need to make sure he's not, well, he's going somewhere else, so we're not going to really need him to be blocked, hopefully. And, where is he going exactly? Let's find out. What item does he need? I think he needs some sort of plant, but I'm not sure which one. Let's find out together. This is actually taking place on the 30th, by the way, so it's a little bit length in time for me recording this. But, yeah, as you can see, slowly we're kind of progressing this and then recording it every so often. And Fester's sulking over there, so ignore him. Oh, so it's this plant here. So yeah, this is him just watering it. And it gives you that as well. I'm not sure why that costume will have him eating shrimp and doing this, but I guess they want to make a costume useful for something, right? Oh, good. We got this. I mean, I could go for that if I really wanted to, but I'm not sure if I... Oh, I do. Okay, whatever. Alright, cool. I got me some Goth Parker thing going on here. Interesting. We finally got it for 3 days left. The same day. Finally made it to the last costume we need, which is for Thing. I believe. Since I got... Yeah, I think I have everyone else's costume and I've showed them off, so... Yeah, Thing is just the only one we don't have shown off yet. So let's put his costume on. And his animation is a little interesting because it gives us this, which is him basically doing this animation, which is him balancing and kind of log rolling in a sense, but the log this time around is actually a sleeping bag, so cute. But yeah, it's what you could expect from a hand. Alright, so now we got some stuff going on here. So nothing there. But slowly gonna make some sort of progression. Let's open up this box. Yeah, so I think we have all the costumes anyways, so now it's just trying to get this going here. And hopefully getting close to the next leveling system, which will unlock a new area for us to play with. As far as what this area is going to be, I'm not 100% sure exactly. I'm not sure where I am in the storyline, but we should be close to something interesting. Alright, and then this is all the characters doing their Mazuka, if you're curious. And their new costumes, by the way, so we got that going on there. Alright, cool. We got the last skin we need for Parker, so now we have Goth Parker. Cool. So let's go ahead and change her appearance. Yep, now she's a goth. Just like in the movie, right? This is the costume she has so far in the game. And let's see this here, what we need to do. What's her exclusive? We got this one here, which is interesting. So let's see what this is all about. If we can zoom in. Alright, Goth Parker. Yeah, so this is what she does. Interesting. Yeah. She's acting her very emo. Very edgy girl. Yeah, making the doll more gothic, but it's interesting because it gives us an interesting doll we need. And yeah, look at this. We got a new costume skin for Pugsley, which is unique because we don't really get that at all. But anyways, we got one costume we need because this was something I missed last time, and that was this costume here. Yes, the costume for the last one. Yeah, and you know, with 2 days to spare, I think it'll end it there. So that's the only recordings I got going on for this update. But yeah, we finally got a new costume skin for Parker. We've kind of completed her stuff, and we got a sneak peek of what to expect for the next one, which is supposed to be St. Patrick's Day. Not St. Patrick's Day, 4th of July. Now, when I first saw this costume, I thought, oh, is this a sneak peek to the next event? And no, not really. But it is a costume that they've have available at some point next month, and next month is going to be interesting because it's going to be split up a bit. So the next update is going to be mainly themed of the new update that's going to come in with the new feature. However, before we look into that, there was one other update, a mission update, a leveling update that got added to the game. However, unfortunately, we won't be able to see much of it because of the fact that where we're located right now, we're kind of behind, so we're not going to see anything new with that. So it's going to be a little while before we get to that leveling system there. So instead, we're going to look at what that led to before we move on to the next one, but I'll go more in depth when we get closer to there. All in all, with this update, it wasn't the best per se, but it wasn't that bad either. It was okay, in my opinion. I guess it introduced a lot of stuff that was kind of like interesting in the mechanic, but it was just kind of like, you know, at the end of the day, because you have to spend real money for the costumes. But I get it, you know, it's something like that. The last clip, by the way, ended on like one day before the 4th of July, so it was like on the 3rd, so it gives you some idea there. But yeah, interesting indeed. Again, the next update should be interesting because of the new mechanic they've added, and memes to pursue when it comes to that, but I'll dive into that when we get to there. But until then, I've been Grim, and I'll be seeing you next time for whatever the Addams family has in store for us. So until then, I hope you got yourself your camping stuff ready, or you did. I mean, let's finish up putting the campfire and put this thing to rest. Again, every time I try doing this, it just gets worse and worse.